Okay, so we're diving into the LA Lakers.
Yeah.
They're heading out on this road trip,
Uh-huh.
and it seems like kind of make or break time, you know?
Right. Yeah. Huge road trip for them coming
Exactly.
behind.
After that, that game against the Bills, like
Oh, yeah.
we've got all these reports and analyses.
Tons of them.
You got to figure out like what actually matters.
Yeah.
What are the key takeaways, for our listeners who want to get right to the point.
Right to the good stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we've got post-game stuff. We've got some deeper looks.
Yeah.
And really like the health of the players, the mindset going into this stretch and what it all means for the playoffs.
Okay. Yeah.
Big picture stuff.
LeBron's back.
He is.
After those 7 games out with the groin.
Yeah.
He played against the Bulls.
Yep.
It didn't seem totally smooth sailing, though, did it?
Well, what's interesting is how the Lakers are handling this.
Yeah.
LeBron himself talked about some rust.
Oh, really?
Against Chicago, which you'd expect, but there's just no practice time.
Right.
To get him back to where he needs to be.
Yeah, with the schedule, it's just game after game.
Exactly. So these games are like his practice.
Wow.
Which is wild when you think about it.
Yeah, for a guy like LeBron, it's
I know.
Crazy.
It's high stakes practice.
So it's like on-the-job training, but with massive pressure.
Totally. Yeah, and we don't even know for sure about the groin.
Right. Is it fully healed?
He's saying day by day, doesn't want to jinx it maybe.
Yeah.
But big difference here compared to Rui Hachimura.
Yeah.
No minutes limit on LeBron.
Oh, okay. So they're letting him
play.
Just got to get him out there as much as they can.
I mean, even if he's not fully there mentally, it's got to be good for the team.
Yeah. Just to have him back.
Especially with the playoffs coming.
Right. The sooner he's good to go, the better.
100%. If you're thinking long term,
yeah,
you want LeBron at his best for the playoffs. Well, so maybe this is the way to do it.
Okay. Let's talk about Rui.
Yeah, Rui is interesting.
He's back too.
He is.
But man, that knee.
Oh boy.
70 to 80%, he said.
Yeah.
That's a lot to be playing on.
I mean, the thing is, he said it's going to stay like that for a while.
Did he really?
Yeah. He said getting to 100% would take a lot of rest.
And they don't have time for that.
They don't have time.
So it's like, how do you even approach that?
Right. You need him on the court.
Yeah.
But he's not fully there.
It's a tough spot.
Tough spot for the Lakers.
So what are they actually doing with him?
It's all about maintenance and management. They're being careful. But he still played 18 minutes against the Bulls. So they're thinking some minutes are better than no minutes.
Right.
And maybe it gets better as he plays.
I guess so.
Rather than shutting him down completely and then he's even further behind.
Yeah, it's tricky.
But think about Rui playing with that discomfort.
Oh, man.
Every move he makes.
He said he feels it all the time.
Jump stops, slides, all of it.
Ugh.
Even said he's lost some of that explosion.
Ooh.
He needs to get that left leg stronger.
Yeah.
It's definitely concerning.
Makes you wonder, why is he even playing?
Well, the medical staff must think it's okay.
I guess.
But it's a risk, for sure, for him and for the team.
Yeah, he can't be as effective like that.
Right, but then there's the other side of it.
What's that?
If they shut him down totally, he loses conditioning and timing.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think of that.
It's a real gamble either way.
I see what you mean.
So maybe this is the best bad option.
And that's why he's coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Finney Smith is still starting.
Makes sense.
With the minutes limit on Rui.
20 to 25 minutes, they're saying.
Yeah, you got to have Finney Smith out there.
He's the more reliable option.
All right, well, let's talk about that Bulls game.
Oh, boy.
146 points.
Oof.
That's all you really need to say, right?
It's tough to sugarcoat that one.
Yeah, defensively they were.
It's atrocious.
Yeah.
81 points in the second half.
I mean,
that's a far cry from the defense we've seen from them lately.
They were playing so well.
To put it in perspective, most points they've given up in a non-overtime game since 1984.
Oh, wow.
That's bad.
It wasn't just the points, though.
No, the Bulls killed them inside.
70 points in the paint.
70 paint. It's crazy.
Their game plan was obvious.
Oh, yeah.
Every missed Lakers shot was a fast break opportunity.
Basically treated those misses like live ball turnovers.
Wow.
Easy baskets all night.
And the Lakers didn't help themselves with those turnovers.
21 turnovers.
Yeah, you can't win like that.
Fuels the fast break.
Uh-huh.
And then their perimeter defense wasn't good either.
No, it wasn't.
Bulls getting to the rim at will, open shots everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, they had to raise some flags.
Absolutely.
About their defense.
Huge red flag.
They need to get that edge back.
100%.
So what does that even mean practically?
Well, it's a lot of things.
Yeah.
Rotations need to be sharp. all 5 guys on the same page.
Yeah.
Rebounding is key. Got to limit those second chance points. Yeah. And then just finishing those defensive possessions strong.
Right. Secure the rebound.
Exactly. That's how they win games.
Well, they're about to be tested.
Oh, yeah.
4-game road trip.
Huge.
Starting tonight.
Orlando.
Then Indiana.
Back-to-back in Chicago.
Oh, boy.
And then Memphis.
Brutal.
Brutal.
They got to turn things around on the road, though.
That's for sure.
Sub-500 record away from home.
Yeah.
Including that 0-4 stretch.
They were struggling with injuries then.
Yeah, but this trip is huge.
Got to be sharp.
Execute the game plan.
Every possession matters.
Yeah, regain that defensive intensity.
Absolutely.
These next 4 games.
Yeah. They could win them all.
They could.
But they could also lose them all.
Yeah, that's scary.
This trip could decide their season.
4-0. They're in great shape for the playoffs.
Seeding looks good.
0-4.
They might be fighting for their lives in the play-in.
Yeah, it's that tight.
It's that tight.
And they lost to both Orlando and Chicago earlier this year.
Revenge games.
Yeah. Got to take care of business.
Especially against Chicago after what just happened.
Right? I mean...
The Bulls are going to come out confident.
Yeah, they know they can beat them now.
And they'll be missing some guys in Orlando.
Oh, yeah, is that right?
Anthony and Queen are questionable. Suggs and Wagner are out.
Okay.
But even so, the Lakers are only slight favorites.
Oh, wow.
Vegas isn't so sure about them after that Bulls game.
They got to prove it was a fluke.
Exactly. Got to show some resilience.
Orlando's going to try to do the same thing as Chicago, though, right?
Probably, yeah. Fast-paced transition game.
But they can't shoot.
Worst three-point shooting team in the league.
Really?
Really?
That's going to be a plus for the Lakers.
It should be.
As long as they don't keep turning the ball over.
That's the key.
Got to manage that pressure.
Stay composed.
Yeah, and then that back-to-back.
Indiana and Chicago.
Yikes!
Especially that Chicago game.
After they just got embarrassed.
They'll be hungry.
Yeah.
And then Memphis, they play fast, too. Another tough matchup.
This road trip is going to be a battle.
It is.
And the West is so tight.
From like 2nd to 8th?
Yeah, it's crazy how close they're...
The Lakers are 4th right now.
Yeah.
But honestly, they could finish anywhere from 2nd to 7th.
That's wild.
It's going to come down to the wire.
But at least ESPN's analytics are looking good for them avoiding the play-in.
94% chance of a top 6 seed.
That's pretty solid.
They're tied with Denver in the loss column.
Uh-huh.
Only 1 game behind Houston.
And they've got the tiebreaker over most of the teams.
No. Denver, Memphis, Golden State,
wow.
Minnesota, the Clippers, the Kings, even the Suns.
So that's everyone except OKC and Houston.
Exactly. And they'll settle the Houston tiebreaker in their last 2 games against them.
Okay, so the tiebreaker situation is looking good.
Very good.
But their schedule isn't. 5th toughest remaining schedule in the West.
Meanwhile, Minnesota's got the easiest. And the Suns have a really tough one.
So no easy games.
Nope. Every game matters.
Especially if they want to avoid the play-in.
Which is the goal.
Rui even said they're not looking for the play-in.
He knows.
High-stakes games right before the playoffs is not ideal.
Oh.
You want to be rested and prepared.
Exactly.
So yeah, these next 4 games are huge.
Absolutely.
Okay, lastly, let's touch on Dalton Connect.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Barely played against the Bulls.
I know he was killing it earlier in the season.
When everyone was hurt.
Right. He was stepping up.
But now it seems like he's out of the rotation.
They're getting healthier.
Well, healthier-ish.
Yeah, Rui's still a question mark.
Right.
But they seem to be prioritizing their main guys.
I guess so.
But I wonder what if Rui can't be effective?
With a knee.
Yeah. They might need Connect scoring.
Off the bench.
Exactly.
That's a good point.
It's something to watch for sure.
Okay, so to recap, for everyone listening,
all right.
Lakers are at a crucial point. LeBron's back, but not all the way back.
Right.
Rui's playing through this knee issue, which is a big concern.
Definitely.
And the defense...
That Bulls game was rough.
Yeah, they need to figure that out.
Especially with this road trip coming up.
Exactly. Orlando, Indiana, Chicago, Memphis.
Big tests.
Those games will tell us a lot about where they're headed.
Playoff seeding, play-in tournament, it's all on the line.
So we've gone through all the reports.
Broken it down for you.
Given you the key takeaways without all the fluff.
Just the good stuff.
So you're up to speed on the Lakers.
Ready for this road trip.
Now here's something to think about.
Okay.
Rui's knee at 70 to 80%.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that going to affect the Lakers and the playoffs?
That's the question.
What do they need to adjust?
Strategically.
Yeah, can they even make a deep run with Rui like that?
It's a real concern.
Definitely something to keep in mind as we watch these next few games.
Absolutely.
Thanks for diving deep with us.
See you next time.